For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. So bang boys, we are about to land hella snipes on this 92 overall filter right here. Russell Okung at 35k, another one at 35k. We are reselling at 55 on this card. Let's snipe. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we are going to be sniping some cards and making some profits. Now in this one I want to go over a few solid sniping filters I'd recommend you guys try out. These aren't like crazy filters that are going to make you unlimited coins, but these are some consistent filters that we can all be using right now to make some solid profits. Now before I show you guys these filters, subscribe to the channel. Hit that sub button. What are you doing if you're not subscribed? So yeah boys, let's get into this one right here, and what we are going to be sniping in today's video are some free agency, lower overall 87s, all the way up to 93 overall cards. And there's a couple of reasons why I do like to snipe these players right now. The first one is because of what I would like to call set inflation, and the second one is because we have a lot of people posting these cards up. People are either opening up these new free agency packs, using some of the training rerolls, and there's going to be a lot of people posting up some of these lower overall set piece cards at really snipeable prices that we can then turn a profit on. Now step one before we get into any sniping is we have to do a little bit of background research, and essentially what I do when it comes to this research is I will hop into a set, so any of these 96 overall sets, and we're going to take a look at the unfiltered prices of these players, because people will buy at these unfiltered prices. They will just come into the set and let Madden do the filtering for them. Let's say they needed a 92, they would just come in here and buy the cheapest 92 overall player, and that is how we are going to make profit. So as you guys can see, the cheapest 92 right now is selling for 57.5 thousand coins, and these cards will sell. These cards will sell at this price. So we are going to write down that in our notebook, on our hand, wherever you guys want to write it down, on your forehead, it doesn't really matter. Write down the price of the 92s at 57k, whatever it is for you. That could be different, and then subtract tax. So tax on these 92s is about 5 to 6,000 coins. After tax, that's going to give us a value of like 51k. So essentially what we are going to be doing is we are going to be sniping any 92s at a price of under 51k, reselling them at 57 and making our profit. Obviously if you buy at 50,000 coins, then you're not making a whole ton, but if you buy at 40k, 45k, then the profit margins start to add up and you start to really make some solid profit off of this. So this is the 92s. Let's move on to the lower overalls. Now there's definitely less profit margin when it comes to these lower overalls, and the main reason for that is because there's a lot less supply of these cards on the market. As you guys will see, we actually are seeing the newest cards when we filter it down through the set, but there are still going to be a lot of snipes on this filter. People will post these 87s, 88s, and 89s up for fairly cheap. As you can see, there's a Marlon Mack up for 17k. We can realistically sell these cards at 19,000 right now. Essentially what I would do when it comes to figuring out the price of these lower overalls is you want to find the wall of prices. So as you can see, these first two cards right here, the first one's up for 17, the second one's up for 18, and then we have a whole ton of cards at around 19. So the wall of prices is at 19. I would probably post my card up for 18.9k. We subtract 2,000 coins off of that for tax. So essentially we want to buy these cards at under 17,000 when it comes to the 87s to 89s. So now that we've done our research, let's get into sniping. And the first thing that I want to do is snipe these 92s. I would say there's definitely more profit and more potential on this filter. So we're going to go by 92 to 93, filter down by the free agency promo, and then we're going to filter down by free safety and by left tackle. And if we see any of these cards up for 51k or less, or like 50k or less to be honest with you, we are going to buy the card and we are going to resell them at the price point that we had before. All I'm going to do is refresh on this filter and wait till we find a new card. So left tackle will take a few refreshes on, free safety we can take a few refreshes on as well. I'm probably going to stay on this free safety filter. As you guys can see, the cheapest card right here is up for 51k. All it really takes is someone pulling one of these cards and putting it up for 42, 45, 47. We buy the card, we resell the player for profit. So all I would do when I'm sniping is I would refresh on this filter. I'm not going to bore you guys by sitting on here for minutes and refreshing and refreshing. I'll take a couple more. If we don't find any snipes, we'll move on to a couple of other strategies you guys can follow. So if we don't see anything on this refresh, let me show you guys another strategy you can kind of use to get these cards for cheap. And the second strategy is a fairly simple one. Instead of going by buy now price, we are going to go by price. And what that's going to do is it's going to show us the cheapest bid prices. So on this filter, we're not seeing anything too crazy. Let's take a look at the left tackle one, because I have actually got some of these these cards before by bidding on them and then getting them for a price of like 40,000 coins, sometimes even 30k, which is pretty wild. So I don't see any cards right here on this filter. I don't see any on the other filter either. Again, we can take refreshes on these, we can find our snipes that way. But yeah, that's the first filter I wanted to show you guys, the 92 to 93s. We're really close to getting some snipes on these. All it takes is literally one person putting up these cards for cheap, and then we're easily making that snipe. But let's move on to some of the lower overall cards. So for the lower overalls, all we have to do is go by overall. So 86 to 87 as well as 88 to 89 are going to be the filters that I like to look at when it comes to getting these snipes. And again, exact same strategies I showed you guys before. Just refresh on this filter, you are going to be seeing the newest cards. Quickly head on over to newest and make sure you are seeing the newest players. If we see 59 minutes, we know we are seeing new cards. As you can see, Marlon Mack at 17.8, that is out of the price range. We are looking for under 17k on these cards, so refresh on this, and if you find a card up for a good deal, quickly snipe the card and repost them. We can use the exact same price strategy to actually sometimes find some good deals on this filter as well. So as you guys can see, this Marlon Mack for 15k, he's got 10 minutes left on him. He doesn't have anyone bidding on the player. I would assume that we're probably gonna win that bid if we bid on this player. Same thing with Gerald Everett. It's very rare that people actually check these bids. So as you can see, we place our bid at 15k, and I would say it's probably pretty likely we're gonna win that bid. I've won a lot of bids on these cards for around 15. Now, I'm not gonna be bidding on these players that have a lot of bids on them. So this one right here, people are gonna be bidding on the card. It's not worth my time getting in a bidding war. We could do the exact same check on this 86 to 87 overall filter, and as you guys will see, the same thing is gonna pop up. We've got a card up for 15.3k with no bids left on him, 30 minutes. If we place this bid, I'm assuming that we're gonna win this card the majority of the time. It's unlikely that someone else is gonna be bidding on this player, so this is almost like a guaranteed win right here. You can try and bid on some of the other players, as we actually have a snipe right here at 16.1. Let's land this snipe on the Duke Johnson. We'll resell that card for close to 20,000 coins, but like I was saying, you guys can go by price and you can do some bidding on some of these other players as well. I don't really recommend bidding on any cards that have other people bidding on them as well. I kind of like to stay clear of the competition, and I'll bid on some players that no one else is really watching. But yeah, while you're doing your bidding, you can find some other snipes. Duke Johnson at 14.3, really good deal right there. We're half a second too slow, but this filter is going to be solid. The other filters are nice to check as well, and that's mainly what I wanted to talk about in today's video. So bang boys, we are about to land hella snipes on this 92 overall filter right here. Russell Okung at 35k, another one at 35k. We are reselling at 55 on this card. Boys, this is wild right now. This is why you guys gotta get on this filter. Look at all these snipes we are landing. 40k, 45k, 35k. We can sell these cards, if you guys remember, for over 50,000 coins, about 57k. So that is wild right there. A couple at 35. This is why you guys have to be using this filter. In 1 minute, I just made about 20,000 coins, maybe like 40k if I'm completely honest. And yeah, just a wild filter. You guys gotta be checking these. I was just doing a little bit of sniping off camera while the video was on, and I saw those crazy deals. So yeah, definitely use these filters, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you are able to land some snipes and make some coins because of this video, scroll down and leave a like. This one is just printing us coins right there. Another one at 45k. We will flip that card and we will resell that player for a price of close to 60,000 coins at around 57k. 40,000 for the Okung. Can we win this one as well? We are gonna win this one. I'm not gonna end the video right now because the momentum is percolating in our favor. In about 2 minutes right there, I want to quickly round up how many of these snipes we did just get and how much we can sell the players at. Let's take a couple more refreshes because I just don't want to miss out on anything too good. 40k for a 92. What a deal. We are selling these cards for 56k. This is like 10,000 coins per snipe, and this is not taking us any time at all. We probably are making like 100k off of this filter right there. No, not another one at 40. Not another one at 40. We cannot be beat on this filter, boys. I'm gonna keep sniping on this because I do just want to continue to make coins right now. This is a hot run on this filter, so I'm not gonna give this one up just yet, but I'll see you guys. Well, actually no, let's continue to do this with me talking because this is just good luck. On these refreshes, we are finding so many snipes. Let's take a couple more right now, and then we'll round up to see how many we did just get and how much coins we're really gonna be making off of this. Absolutely wild. We are printing coins on this filter. We did make some coins off the 87s. We probably will win some of the bids as well. So yeah, really effective filter right here. Let's check the prices. I don't think we're getting anything else, and I'll see you guys there. So wow boys, this was one hell of a run to end off the video. We make 10,000 coins off this card, 10,000 coins off this card, 10,000 coins off this card, 5,000 coins off of this one, 15k off of this card, and 15k off of that one. I'm not good at math. Let me add that up and we'll see how much that is. So making 65k from sniping in 2 minutes, hey, I'll take it. You guys gotta try out this method. We are making a little bit off of this card. We'll probably win the bid for this player as well. So yeah, that is gonna do it for me. And until next time, fellas, I'm out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.
So,